This is my first Minecraft world. I started it back in 2012, and I closed it for the last time in 2013. Today, we're gonna take a tour of what 11 and 12-year-old me did 9 years ago. Andrew's building world. It's a creative world, and this is where it all started. This was the first Minecraft world I ever made. And the first thing I ever built was this treehouse. I started this world in 1.2. The bottom of the tree, I guess we got some leaves. We have a little nice landing area that we can look over the landscape. But if we continue up, there's a trap door we can open and enter my first ever building in Minecraft. I guess this was the gold tree house or something, because you can see the logs and the gold ore. I don't know why I thought that was cool. And if we head up top here to the tippy top of the tree house, I guess it's kind of like a castle. Down at the bottom of the tree house, we have the chicken tree. I just marked a nice looking tree, the chicken tree, because my grandparents who lived in Astoria, Oregon at the time, they had a tree with a sign on it that said the chicken tree. And that place meant so much to me. And I guess just putting a sign that said the chicken tree on it reminded me of up there. Soon after, I built a treehouse 2.0. Another landing area, and then up here, we have the diamond treehouse. I like the first better, not only because it's the first, but because it's an organic shape. I just built on top of the leaves of the jungle tree. I didn't just plop a rectangle on top of a jungle tree. I was probably really into lighting everything up because I didn't want monsters spawning and having the chance of them blowing up my creations. But you can see I put paths everywhere. Everything in this world is connected by these paths. We have 2 buildings. These were the buildings that I built next. And if we can go in here, this one is a dance floor. Some tables, because this isn't just a dance arena. This is a bar. I'm surprised I got into redstone so quickly. So this, you pull this lever and then the whole middle part of the dance floor goes down, and then you hit the other lever for the outside pieces of the dance floor to move into the middle. I built all this stuff, we're talking summer of 2012. I was 11. Skylight in the middle, but all the ores. I have no idea why I did this. My first ever igloo. All these buildings that you see out here were based off of the book I was reading at the time, Lost in the Barrens, where it was 2 kids who got lost in the Arctic. You know, when you read a book, you picture what's happening in your mind. Minecraft was a way that I could take these ideas and actually see them. Up here was one of their shacks. They said they built it out of just stones, and then they had animal hides as the roof. This is their second house, the more permanent one, which they actually built out of trees. I got a couple wolves up here. That's nice. So this one's a little bit nicer, a little bit bigger. Another igloo. Wow. This one, though, is actually furnished. You got a fishing hole. If we head off to the path on the right, this was based off of the book Hatchet. And so this was the first little place that they made. They made sparks off of the iron and gravel or whatever, the flint, to make the first fire, and they started with a hatchet. Hatchet was a book where a kid was in like a little 2-seater plane. The pilot had a heart attack and the plane crashed. It was another survival book. Continuing on, we have Dock 1, which goes down to, you guessed it, a dock. You could place a boat down and then go down the river. And where actually does it go? It goes to Dock 2. It makes sense to use the river as another way of linking them. This bridge, plenty of glowstone, lots of glass, so you can see a hobbit hole that I made. I guess my version of Bag End, or a mini version of Bag End, I made a second pathway. And this time through the jungle instead of over the rivers. It's very immersive because you go through all the vines and right next to the trees. It's just a little amphitheater, red carpet. You can go behind the scenes. You could do a play or something. You can go out on stage and do a little skit for everyone. Once again, gotta show your riches. This, I guess, is where you enter and exit. It's your paying area. Eventually, you get to a village. There's still a villager alive. Hi, villagers. Wow, you're here. After how many years? You're still here 9 years later. It's good to see you, buddies. That's a great Stonehenge. I made an enchanting room, and I dressed it up like an enchantment table. This was back in the day where you had to have 3 high and all the way around to get level 50 enchants. Also, the obsidian works really well with the enchantment table. IT. I don't think that stands for anything. I think this was me testing out, like, making letters with the stairs and redstone lamps, which is actually a pretty cool idea. This, I believe, is a slightly bigger survival house. It used to be a 3x3x3 on the inside house, and everything you needed was crammed inside of it. And then you'd have your enchanting room below you. You had this rim of stairs around the roof of the house, so then spiders couldn't climb up the walls and get into your house. This was classic with them. I always had a bed and a bookshelf behind it. These were the 2 paintings that I really liked. I love the sunset picture, and this one I got because it looks like an eagle. And there were lots of eagles up in Astoria. This is a mining town. This is where all the people would sleep, I guess, and then that's the place where they would make the food and eat and hang out and whatever, and then they go down into the mine. Man, there is a lot of stuff in here. Tons of ores. We are at the pyramids. Here we have Petra. This, I believe, was what I was working on when I moved. I just wanted to work on this so badly. It actually looks pretty good for back then. And there's a nice little oasis over here. We have a lighthouse. Not too shabby. Put a beacon in there. Here we have Torchfire Mountain, the Ninjago Area. These were designed in Lego format, not Minecraft format, so that's why they have these weird hands. This is Nia. This is a mini model of a mech. We have Cole, Zane, Sensei Wu, Lord Garmadon with his 4 arms when he had that. Kind of creepy if you ask me. Jay, Lloyd, and there's Kai. This is the 4 golden weapons. Then they combined in season 2 or something weird into 1 golden weapon. I made lightsabers. Red lightsaber, purple and green lightsaber, dark blue lightsaber, light blue lightsaber. I don't know, man. Welcome to the pool. So you can go into, I don't know, little sitting area, I guess, and then you can go into the pool. What's this, a shower? Yeah, yo, pool area. P and W? I have no idea what that stands for. This is supposed to be a Minecraft recreation of my house that I lived in Salem. I started Minecraft summer of 2012. That December, halfway through 6th grade, I moved. I got on a plane and left everything I knew. When I moved, I remembered the only thing I wanted to do was play Minecraft. But because my computer was packed too, I couldn't play Minecraft. In the room that I was staying in at my grandparents' house, they had a computer. And so I could at least watch Minecraft videos. I was already watching Minecraft videos in 2012 because my best friend Ryland showed me Captain Sparkle's music videos, Revenge, TNT, and Fallen Kingdom. The only way that I could have more Minecraft in my life and be distracted from everything going on in my life was to watch Minecraft videos. So I started with Captain Sparkle's Survival series, which has the all-famous Jerry's Tree. That led to modded survival with Divine RPG. Then I also found that Fire UK built the Fallen Kingdom world. So I started watching Fire UK's Minecraft time lapses. And in doing so, I also found that they built Hat Films a custom adventure map. And so I watched Hatfilm's playthrough on that adventure map in Epic Hatventure. And from that, I also started watching Hatfilm's Feed the Beast series. And it distracted me from not having my friends around, being in a new place that I knew nothing about, and so on. I started recreating my Salem house as a way to remember where I came from and to maybe feel at home again. This is the street, obviously, and then this is the driveway. We had a sidewalk that ran through the whole neighborhood, couple trees, and we had a little brick wall thing and some bushes along it and nice flowers. This, I think, was a eucalyptus tree that we had in the middle of the yard, and other trees and bushes around. This was the hose. That's the detail I went into. The window into the office, this, I guess, is like a doorbell, so we can go into the house that's unfinished. It's really a shame that I didn't finish this build. I've been a PC gamer my entire life, and the computer had always been right there. And then this is the part that I've built, which was my mom and dad's bedroom. And so they had a little closet, they had their dressers. These stone slabs, I think, are supposed to be rocks that they had. Their bed here and a painting above. The heat and AC vent on the floor, wow. And here's their bathroom, and they had a nice big tub. I'm not sure if the build itself brings me a smile, because little kid me wanted to build my old house, or just that I have such good memories at that house and in Salem. Me, my brother, and Ryland would play so many fun games that we just created in our mind in the backyard. Play with Legos on the rug in the living room, and then play our computer games. Over this direction, I built a roller coaster. Let's go. Yeah! Whee! Down we go! And then around we get. Just a little slow section, and then we go under the tracks, and then we get a zip around. And then little booster to get up, and down we get. Yeah! We made it! And that's the end of the roller coaster ride. Oh, that's awesome! I think this might be based off of the roller coaster that you do in the tutorial of the original Roller Coaster Tycoon game. Oh my gosh. The Minecraft music is so nice. That is Andrew's building world. This was everything I built in the first year or two of playing Minecraft. The nostalgia from going back through this world is crazy. I played some survival back then, but where I really loved Minecraft was creative. You could get ideas from your mind to a tangible thing that you can see and experience. To this day, I still build in Minecraft because I still have ideas that I want to build in Minecraft, and it's so therapeutic. It is such a good way to use a different part of your brain and to just process what's going on in your life and just be able to actually relax and breathe. Because my building has progressed so much since my first builds that I've done in this world, I didn't want to put them in this world. And so I created Andrew's Building World 2, which is a super flat world where I create anything I want to. I still play Minecraft the same way I used to 9 years ago. So this world sits untouched for years on a hard drive. Minecraft changed my life. If I hadn't been shown a Minecraft parody video back in 2012, I wouldn't be making this video. I wouldn't be making videos at all. A huge thank you to my best friend Ryland for first being my best friend for so many years, and for showing me revenge and getting me into Minecraft, even when I didn't want to get into Minecraft. Minecraft is so much more than just a game of blocks. It's a game where you can express your creativity. It's a game where you can play with your friends. It's a game that you can escape from everything going on around you. It's a game that's made me happy.